Good morning, everyone. So today it's going to be slightly more of a vlog style video. I'm not going to be taking all of my tripods and stuff like that with me, but I'm going to be heading up to Maidenhead Aquatics at Taunton, which I'm sure you're all very familiar with. So I've got a bit of a shopping list to get through. I'm in the fish room this morning. At the moment, all the lights are still off. I've just turned the main room lights on because I just needed to make sure that the quarantine tank was set up and functioning, ready for some hopefully new arrivals. I've also got lots of other bits and pieces to get. Up here, I've got an empty tank needing some hardscape, so that's on the list. And I'm also going to hopefully be picking up a second-hand tank from someone, not obviously from the shop because it's second-hand. So I'm also going to be picking that up and some bits to go with that as well. So busy day. I'm just going to get in the car, drive up to Taunton, and then I'll continue the video up there. Hopefully lots of cool fish up there that I can show you all. I know they've got some new displays that I haven't seen yet in the shop. So yeah, be quite a nice time to go and visit again. It's been too long, and I haven't been fish shopping. I've brought new fish for a while, not since Better, and he was posted to me, so it didn't really count as fish shopping in my opinion. So the traffic was, well, there wasn't any. I've flown up here really quickly, which is great, but does mean I've beaten the shop from opening. So yeah, just going to sit here for a bit, and then I will head on in and show you what, well, we'll all find out what they've got in stock at the moment. In terms of fish, I'm sort of looking at some more chili resborers, maybe some blue neon resborers, something like that for the Borneo inspired tank, obviously. And then something to go with the clown killifish. In my head at the moment, I'm sort of thinking the reed or sedge tetra, Hyphassobrychoma lackeys, and maybe something small Corydoras, pygmeus, something like that. Maybe if they had a status, I probably would pick them up with the lackeys because they're a great combination. Also, kind of like the look of the hovering zebra loach or rosy loach. I've not kept any loaches, but they're both very interesting species and something that I don't see very often. So if they have one of those, I could be tempted as well. But I won't be getting all of that. It's going to be just a case of what they've got, what I really like the look of. Maybe that they don't have anything. I've not checked in advance to see what they have. So yeah, we'll see. So as soon as I entered the shop up at Taunton, I could tell it was pond season because these little guys greeted me straight away. Some absolutely beautiful koi available that have arrived, and they were so friendly. And then first tank I come to when I entered the shop was this new scape. I hadn't seen it before. It was looking really nice, quite mature. The plants had grown in really nicely, and the fish looked really healthy. The wood definitely caught my eye straight away. If it was on the shelf, I definitely would have picked it up. It was beautiful. Really quite jealous of that piece. And it was really nice to see them using botanicals and just leaving the botanicals to break down like I do in a planted aquascape style tank. So that's really nice. Then moving on to this Scaper line tank, it's slightly less established. Still got a bit of growing to do, but equally really nice to see some really healthy fish on display in their sort of display aquascapes. Especially I like the fact that their Asian rummy nose had a nice mix of males and females. You often see just male shoals, so that was really pleasing to see. And of course, I had to include Buster in this video. You can't go to Maidenhead Aquatics with Taunton without having him feature. And yeah, the stingrays are looking great. As always, these are fish that I wouldn't ever keep personally because they're just too big and I just don't have tanks that are going to be that sort of size to allow them to flourish. Whereas these little dwarf pikes, different story. These are beautiful. And they did have some of the sedge or reed tetra, but I didn't actually pick any up because something else caught my eye and tempted me away from them. But they look really good health, so if anyone is looking for some of these guys, definitely head over here. Another new display tank that they had, a bit more tinted waters, featured that blue-eyed panak, which is a special, very special fish.
And then these domino tetras is a species that I've not seen before personally, and definitely make me want to do sort of a Nigeria biotope one day. And then Matt turned up, and we went up to Watermarque as well.
I like that. It's good.
Bit of black water as well. Awful reflections.
It's not.
So a few things caught our eye here. We both actually made purchases. Didn't film too much. I didn't film the ones we picked up, but Matt did pick up a male betta, which you may have seen over on his channel. And this is what I picked up. They'll be going to quarantine now.
So here's my haul. I'm just going to start sorting out the fish and getting them acclimatized to their quarantine tank. They are Daddio, or orange hatchet fish. I cannot pronounce their scientific name, so I'm not going to try, but it's on the screen. But yeah, these fish, I've seen them a few times online. I don't think I've ever come across them in person, and I saw one of them. There's only one left in Maidenhead Aquatics at Taunton, but Matt was keen to go up to Bridgwater and to go to Watermarque, and they had a whole group of them there. So I managed to pick up 10. So yeah, gotta get them acclimatized. They're gonna go in with the clown killifish for now. Hopefully they're gonna look really good in that planted tank. But if they don't settle in and need a bit more of a botanical style, a more natural style layout, then I can always provide that in one of my other tanks. So yeah, gonna get them sorted out, and then I'll go through what is next to me. You can see sort of big bag of sand and hardscape stuff, and there's this new light here as well. So lots to get through. But first of all, need to get these fish, get the bag open. The temperature's now equalised, and we'll get them starting to acclimatise to the new water parameters as well. Need to make a bit of space.
Today I'm just going to go for the old school method of acclimatizing. I'm going to cut the top of the bag, roll it down to the side, and then every now and then just add a bit of water across from the tank into the bag, like every fish shop recommends you do. Not going to be drip acclimatizing or anything like that, because I didn't have time. So the fish may not look anything special right now, but I really hope that they're going to really flourish and start to show their full potential. And here's what else I got.
So you can see down here we have this new tank. This was kindly donated to me by Fish Shop Matt, absolute legend that he is. And I got 4 to put it on. There'll be 4 of them along here for breeding, rearing fry, and keeping some bettas and licorice gouramis and the like. And 1 will be a quarantine tank along this bottom shelf of the rack. These tanks are the Aqua One OptiClear 45 shallow profile. They're really nice dimensions. I'll put the dimensions up. But the reason I picked it is they are absolutely perfect, 45 centimeters front to back, for this shelving unit. And they come with these glass lids, which will mean I can keep bettas and licorice gouramis without fear of them jumping out. So I'm just waiting on the next one. This one was obviously second hand, but I'm going to get some new ones hopefully as well to finish off the shelf and replace this tank, which is on polystyrene and is 50 centimeters and doesn't fit front to back and is a bit too tall and makes it quite awkward to get in the top here. So that's the plan, and then these guys will get moved over into one of these. So that's the plan. Leave the daddios to relax and hopefully settle in, and then yeah, they'll be in with the clown killifish. Next thing I brought was some sand. It's quite a light sand with a lot of fleck in it, so slightly different to what I've been using elsewhere, which has been quite a yellowy colour. It's more white and black and grey. But yeah, just something to, obviously if I'm going to be setting up some more tanks over here, I'm going to need some more substrate, so pick that up as well. I also picked up heater. It's 50 watt. It's going to be far too big for what I really needed, but that's to go over here as well for one of the little nano tanks. Bottle of prime,
classic. And then I've got hardscape. You can see you've got bits of wood in here. These are all from Maidenhead of Taunton. Only the fish were from the Bridgwater store, Watermarque. But yeah, got some bits of wood which look like nice attractive pieces, and then there is some lava stone in there, red lava stone, which will go with that. And that's all for the empty tank up here. And then the final thing was the scaper light that I picked up. And now it could go on this tank, but I think more than likely I'm going to pop it on this one and hopefully see a bit better growth in some of these rare plants. I really don't want to lose them. And move the 2 Heroes light from here onto this tank here because it's not going to be as planted. But I want to see how bright this is on this tank and compare the 2 light units first. So yeah, now time to add the fish to their tank and let them relax. That's the end of the video, really. Bit of a weird one, didn't really go to plan, but felt it was worth just posting anyway because I've got new fish and I wanted to share it with you all. So yeah, thanks for watching if you got this far. Do some more sort of tank build ones soon and some more typical videos. So yeah, keep an eye out for that and I'll speak to you all soon.